Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Neymar picked out brilliantly. That is a brilliant interception. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the header! And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Okay, interesting. Forlan gets flagged offside. Bayer catches it safely. And it's Neymar. Done delicately. Maldini. So it is still 0-0. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Gabriel gets across to intercept that.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Chouameni. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Hits one! They've scored! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Maldini. Oh, what a pass! And he's only too happy to take that back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gabriel gets over and intercepts, and he was quick to react. Nedved,
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is through here. And it's Forlan. Rummenigge. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played back in. Chiellini. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And now, please turn towards the
Indonesia
screen
in control at
for a special
half-time,
presentation
2-0.
featuring our guest performers today. Substitution.
And we're off again. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sané. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vieira. Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured that. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Forlan, well read, and the danger is averted. Sané, and here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Turan. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Thinks one through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nedved. And it's Messi. Oh, the shot could be on here. Indonesia in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
70,987.
Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a nicely measured pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nedved really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been clear. He's tried one! A whisker high.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well played. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer.
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Has a look and plays it forward. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Right, Shevchenko. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great ball if he can get there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's gone for a throw-in. Palmer. Nakata.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Nedved. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Palmer. And it's Drogba. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now there's a fine ball. Kaka. And it's Drogba. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Shevchenko. Batista. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Passing is crisp and sharp, and they're on him in a flash. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta.
it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nedved.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's in on Pecinta! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Maldini. Saliba. Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Palmer. That is good alertness. Thuram. And Nakata. Dink through. And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. Kaka. And they've got rid. And the first 45 minutes are up. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Palmer. Coming on the field is number 15.
Second period then underway.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's intervened well there. Indonesia do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Saliba. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that was vital. Kaka. Nedved. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Rummenigge! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Passing nice and neat. Room in with a
The
header!
attendance for this match was
Great build-up. It all deserved a
71,898.
better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Rummenigge. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Shevchenko. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Batistuta. Big chance! And one more try! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a half-decent try. Nedved. Kaká. Nedved. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Drogba. Great hit! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Number 21, Chiellini. Number 14, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field, number 10, Maradona.
Good
Number
read,
20,
needed to be.
Adams. Number 17, Diego Forlan. Substitution.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Shevchenko. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled. Shapes to shoot! Thuram gets it away. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
And it's Azar. Maldini. Azar. Now it's Rui Costa. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Maradona. Vieira. And here's Forlan. That's an excellent interception.
Added time.
Van Balten gets rid without sophistication. And he was alert to it. Decent hit! Decent enough try.
Rummenigge
Did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And the number on the board is 3. He could be in here. That is a brilliant interception. And that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Rummenigge voted man of the match. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Vieira calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Toma. He could be in here. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns and goes back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, what a ball is in here! He's had a hit! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
And we have our very first corner. That's an excellent interception. Decent hit! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Indonesia have their second corner now. Can he put it away? Oh, he's been... And the shot! And they've got rid. And the finish! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez cuts it out.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Now it's Rodrigo. York. Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Kimmich really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous.
Rodrigo!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And here's Iniesta. Nice interception, well timed. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Iniesta. Nedved. Costa Curta makes the interception. Mbappe. Mitoma. And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking
The
provided by
midway
club
point of the
or any
game.
other paid parking
Well, for us
facilities
neutrals,
in the area.
this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No reported change to either side during the break. Mitoma! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu. He's there and gets it away. York. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Referee has just said play on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He won't be happy with that one. That's a nicely measured pass. Chance! He scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And a header! He scores! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Iniesta.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cafu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Iniesta. York. Thuram deals with that comfortably.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Forlan. Now it's Forlan. Mitoma. Now it's Rodrigo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nedved. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kimmich. Cafu. Now it's Rodrigo. That is good stretch. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Iniesta. Cafu. Now it's Rodrigo. Neymar, who's set up one goal so far. Mitoma. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cafu. Oh, great chance. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So, third corner of the game.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 21,
Roberto
Chiellini.
Carlos goes
Number
short.
7,
Roberto Carlos.
Rummenigge. Coming on the field,
Haaland.
number 13.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's gone backwards.
Number 20,
He's got no choice here. He had to go
number
backwards.
24, Romario. Substitutions taking place.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Romario. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Ribery. And here's Haaland. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's in. And Messi! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable...
Up he goes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He can get that clear. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, super find. Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. Now that pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Upamecano getting this one clear. Iniesta finds himself offside. Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Mateus! It's run loose, who looks for the finish! And collective relief etched. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Spezia have it back and can go again. And Romario! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Romario! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bale. Real chance! They've done it! again. They simply do not know what has hit them. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Spezia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's not got that quite right.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Shifted upfield.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mateus. Neymar. And here's Forlan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Maldini.
And Neymar.
Maldini. Baresi. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Maradona.
Can he put it away? That's a half-decent try. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Araujo getting this one clear. Spezia have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. 15 minutes till half-time. Mateus. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira spots it and intercepts. Fiddles it through. No way through. Mateus. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Caught offside that time. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Eto'o.
And here's Bellingham. Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thuram can get it clear. Now the finish! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Spezia find a position of real strength now. Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance here to counter. Bale. That's a shade optimistic. Mateus.
2 added minutes has been
There's
indicated.
a probing ball. Forlan. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Neymar. Rummenigge. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Indonesia now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
And it's Messi. Neymar. Indonesia have reclaimed it. And Mateus. Rummenigge. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Spezia do have a chance to counter here. Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Bale! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
For this match was 70,900.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mateus, nice sequence of passes this. Knocks it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Romario gets through and there's the hit! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Spezia are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do.
Eto'o! It's there! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Forlan. Maradona charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Indonesia are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Maldini makes the interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Now that's Maradona. He's got away. And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Bale. And here's the chance to counter. He's played him through. Just too much on that.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's from Mario.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, what can they make of this? And it's gone back to the keeper.
Thuram.
That's headed upfield. Oh, played through for the wide man. Great chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Number 11.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Nearly 3 minutes added time.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Araujo. And that's that. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
Many thanks to Jim. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's gone forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Chance! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's been given away. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Chiesa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Torres. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neither side yet able to find the net. That has been cut short. Torres is onto it in a flash. Iniesta. Oh, they could break here. Iniesta.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a hit! And he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chiesa. Now it's Torres. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's had it taken off him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Chiesa looking to run onto it. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Liverpool trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's a good ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's another good win of the ball. And that is a little undercooked. It's a great ball. That is a brilliant interception. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
To the screen right now.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Maradona. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Chiesa, he gets big. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Torres. Messi. Just too much on that. Yeah. Forlan. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Szoboszlai. Good, strong midfield running here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rummenigge.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Endo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he latch on to this? So nearly the perfect ball.
The attendance for
Your
this
impression
match
so
was
far, Jim?
71,898.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played out towards the right wing.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Forlan. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, decent hit! And it's Vieira. Messi. That is good alertness. Now it's Chiesa. It's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Nedved. Chance here to counter. And it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Szoboszlai puts his foot on the gas. And here's Torres.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Forlan. Spread it left.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Indonesia appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, that is a good ball. Now the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he was alert to it. Indonesia are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And here's Torres.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Has a goal! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from...
That's that, the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.